Hello and welcome to Libertas News. It's Tuesday, the 3rd of August, and my name is Mark Thomas. The height of the main tourism season in Dubrovnik is behind us, and the results are coming in thick and fast. In more ways than one, it's been a record-breaking year for Dubrovnik's tourism industry. From the beginning of the year until the end of August, a grand total of 1.05 million tourists visited Dubrovnik, an increase of a huge 14% compared to the same period from last year. And subsequently, the number of overnight stays in Dubrovnik also rose in the first 8 months of 2019, with 3.23 million achieved, an increase of 6% over last year. Since the beginning of the year, the majority of guests, in terms of nationality, came from the United Kingdom, the United States, France, Germany, Spain, Croatia, Italy, Australia and Ireland. The number of American tourists is certainly on the rise. This is a trend that has been continuing for a few years. And this year, the number of US tourists is up by 16% on last year, putting Americans right behind the Brits. Work has begun on repairing the stone streets of the old city of Dubrovnik in one of the most well-trodden places in the whole city. An area of around 300 metres squared directly in front of the St Blaise Church, in the very heart of the city core, is having the ancient stone slabs repaired. Repairing any building or construction inside this UNESCO World Heritage Site is a long and arduous process. The stone pavement will be repaired after the careful removal of the existing stones, in order to preserve as many undamaged stones as possible. It is estimated that only around 15% of the stones will be new ones. The value of the investment is 845,000 kunars, and the estimated duration of the works is 90 calendar days. The start of the work was originally planned for the 15th of September, but was brought forward by the city of Dubrovnik, along with the contractor, a full 2 weeks in order to ensure that this part of the public square is fully prepared for this year's Dubrovnik Winter Festival. One of the icons of Dubrovnik sport, the water polo club Jug, is celebrating a rather special birthday, 95 years old. On the 28th of June 1924 at Poporela in Dubrovnik, the water polo club Jug played their first official match, and to mark this major birthday, the club will organise a replay of this match on the 5th of September. Jug is by far the most successful sporting club in the wider Dubrovnik region, and they even started their long history with a win. 95 years ago, Jug defeated the Penator Water Polo Club 3-0 in their first ever match. Times may have changed a great deal in Dubrovnik since those early days, but one thing has remained constant: Jug keeps on winning. For years, the club has been creating new generations of young athletes, instilling in them a sporting and combative spirit, but at the same time preparing them for the future years ahead, and proudly watching them grow into the adult world, commented the president of Jug, Tomislav Dumicic. The Dubrovnik Symphony Orchestra will perform a rather special concert tonight with the famous guitarist Perit Cecu. This evening of Spanish music will be conducted by the American conductor Mark Tadu, and the music starts at 9 o'clock tonight in the Rector's Palace. And one of the cultural icons of the city will perform tonight. The legendary folklore ensemble Linjo will bring the songs and dances of Croatia alive tonight in the Lazareti complex just east of the old city, starting at 9:30. It should, as ever, be a night to remember. September looks like getting back on course tomorrow, with blue skies and sunshine predicted. The highs tomorrow will reach 29 degrees and the Adriatic Sea is a bath-like 24.5 degrees. The forecast for the rest of the week shows more sunshine and more blue skies. Built on the site of the 7th century basilica, Dubrovnik's original cathedral was enlarged in the 12th century, supposedly funded by a gift from England's King Richard I, Richard the Lionheart, who was saved from a shipwreck on the nearby island of Lokrum. Soon after the first cathedral was destroyed in the 1667 earthquake, Work began on this, its Baroque replacement, which was finished in 1713. The cathedral is notable for its fine altars, especially the altar of St. John, made of violet marble. To the left of the main altar is the cathedral's treasury. Dripping in gold and silver, it contains relics of St. Blaise, as well as over 150 other relics, largely made in the workshops of Dubrovnik's goldsmiths between the 11th and 17th centuries. This has been Libertas News from Dubrovnik, and my name is Mark Thomas. Thank you for watching. Don't forget you can keep in touch with Libertas News via our YouTube channel. Have a nice day.